Hello, I will discuss about part 2 of the assignment. Part 2 of the assignment was basically the application of any IoT based system. So I have implemented this system, which is the IoT based fire alarm system. The fire alarm system has many applications in industries such as in warehouse and in commercial building or theater. There is the stock available or in the building where many people live. So this system is very useful when the fire is below and we have to put on the water or open the emergency doors. So there are many applications in which we can apply this kind of the fire alarms and produce the purpose of equators which we want to do. So here I use this organizer and look an LCD for the display of the operations. This is several waterfalls just opening or closing the door, which we call the pump. So, if the smoke will come closer this sensor, these are three gas sensors, which is gas sensor. So then the signals will be generated and Arduino will detect that signals, and secondly there is the temperature sensors. These are three temperature sensors which depend on the air in the fire. The temperature goes high and the smoke will happen. If the temperature increases by any other reason and if smoke is not present, then it means that there is no fire. The fire alarm based on this that the temperature should be high and smoke should be present. So I have the quoted it come towards the code. Here is code which I implemented for this system. Here just I have included this library of the servo motor. Here this is for servo motor, and see the LCD display. I have initialized the three variables which are GSF, temperature and numbers. Then this pin, then 12, 9, 13, actually 9 for servo motor, 13 for buzzer. Then these pins 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 of the Arduino are selected for the LCD display. This 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees are LCD display which transfer the data and display data as I did. Then we have to create it. The data comes with the sensor, then analog read here A0, and the analog data that will come to the sensor will be detecting and restoring the GSF. Similarly, the analog data at the A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Here the data comes from the different sensors. These are this is the code. This is the code for the analog wave of the sensors. Here the another function, this function, that there are different LCDs and pins for own purposes. It has a function to open or to close the buzzer which will produce the sound and alarm. So that this is the all codes and are done by the just equal or else the based on the range of the smoke distance. This is actually the function. Means that the range of the different temperature here is 180. You can see here is 180. Basically, this is the IoT based product. For the IoT, it converts into the IoT with the help of the ESP32 module or any other GSF module to send the data to the cloud. But as you know, there is a security uproot and uproot the ESP32 to use in our country. So whenever we use the ESP32 in a Tinkercad application or any simulation, the cloud is not responding, but it means the data will be sent from ESP32 or any other sensor will not send to the cloud because there are many reasons, security reasons, and anyone can send the data for the other purpose. So basically the data which I have shown here for the sensors and go to the any cloud and control them from the control room. Any company see first remote security. From control room they can directly control the whole system with plus K1 security. It has many additional applications. So for these systems, whatever we can see, all are under the control of the control room. So let's start with simulations. Here you can see the name of the warehouse on LCD display. Basically, the smoke is near these three sensors and the sound of buzzer is found like this. This Arduino and the motor will turn into 90° for the first floor. You can see here when the smoke is detected on a gas sensor, you can see the green LED is blinking and the fire at first floor, and this servo motor rotates into 90°. For the second one, you can see that the yellow LED blinks and the motor will rotate for the 180 degrees. This motor is rotated for 180 degrees. So it will detect on the second floor where the smoke is present. And that work is controlled by the control room. When the 90° rotation with the occurs on the door, the fire on the first floor, and same as for the 180°, the door would open for the second floor. Same as you can see for the third floor. Fire is detected on a gas sensor 3, then LED light is blinking and the servo motor is rotating. Here we can stop simulation. So this is my work which based on fire alarm system using IoT. And thank you for watching me.